Hello everybody, it is Havin Almasi. Today we are playing Kerbal space program. We are making Fix Me Up challenge for one guy. Let's go ahead, we will start new game, and as we start new game we will explain objective of Fix Me Up challenge. Let's just call this game challenge. Maybe we do other challenge and put them in the same game. I think that would make for great continuity. Okay, so this guy, he does not know how to play the game, right? So he wants me to teach perhaps how to make space station core into sky. Okay, so this is space station core. There's not much to it. You got can, you got other can. You have solar panel on there. That's very good. Now, this guy wants electric engine. Okay, to deorbit. Now, you don't need much to deorbit, so we're not really going to care about that. But we can't fix engine to this the way it is, because this is not meant to be mobile. This is meant to dock thing too. So we make a slight modification, hope that does not break rules. We take out this docking port. We want to make that our engine direction. So we need to put on our electrical engine, whatever that is. Let's put a fuel tank for xenon. That thing is tiny. I did not realize how tiny that was, and it doesn't attach there. Or maybe it does. It does not attach there. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a strut. Maybe I should have plotted this out more. Maybe that is problem. But I'm not really too concerned because I'm just having some fun. Did that attach? I don't think that attach. Okay. Let's see. Perhaps we do this half-assed. Then we take our Doko clamp, put Doko clamp back on. Is the Doko clamp not to go back on? So not really sure what's going on there. Really not sure at all. I think maybe it's a problem with. Okay, that went in there somewhere. Hey, let's reload. Okay, maybe it's a problem with loading type. So okay, station core we were just doing. So can there, solar panel, nice. Not designed for anything. Take off, and it does not want to go back on. Maybe this is problem. Maybe this is why gentlemen need tutorial, because the game is broken here. Look at this. This game is broken here. Can that one go back on? That one can go back on. What is wrong with this station core? There we go. Okay, problem solved. So we take this thing off here, like we were about to do anyway, but got interrupted by game-breaking flaw. Okay, gas tank there. Okay, maybe we need more gas tank, because this thing is kind of heavy. Didn't really want to put on more gas tank, because you don't need much power to do anything in space, but let's go ahead and turn symmetry on. Maybe we turn symmetry on? No, we don't turn symmetry on. Let us make tri-coupler, which is probably going to fit the entire purpose because it weighs like 0.15, but that's fine. We take tri-coupler. Excuse me, I have phlegm in the throat. Take that, we take a bunch of these. Okay, you want to be careful not to make the clipping. Let's jam some more thing in here. Okay, where is this ion engine? Okay, so now it has not a whole heck of a lot of power. Let's take a look with Kerbal Engineer. This is popular mod, made popular by a guy who make it. We're not going to launch with Kerbal because we want to do this all stock, but I want to see that our TWR with ion engine is 0.02, but it goes up. See, it's 0.21 on min-miss, and that's got more gravity than regular space. I don't think you can just choose. Oh no, atmospheric stat, you just turn off maybe. Turn off min-miss? No. Okay. Normal reference body maybe? Okay, I really just want to see what it will do in vacuum, but it's not going to tell me, so that's fine. We will agree to disagree, and we will get rid of Kerbal Engineer. Okay, so now we have space station core slightly modified with electric engine for the orbit. Now, you see here we got this docking clamp, and this docking clamp are like right next to space dock, and I think maybe this guy not very good at docking, just because, you know, he can't get space core up there. And it is not insult to be bad at the docking, because I was once bad at the docking. It took me like hour and a half to do first dock. Okay, now I do it like 2 minutes. Okay, from start to finish, from launch to dock I do 2 minutes, but our half first time, so I'm not stupid. You know, ignorance is what I have. So we're going to make this a little easier to dock to. So let's take off these docking clamp. I don't know why those two are attached. That's kind of weird. What the heck was going on here? Okay, maybe we need different tutorial. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on there, so what we're going to do, we're going to try to rebuild the engine thing. So, not very good tutorial, because so many bugs. Real quick, we're just putting back on electric engine. Time 3. Okay. If you don't know what I'm doing now, you just ask me. You ask me right now, I tell you. Okay. So, get off all these docking clamp, and it did not take off engine this time, so it's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to extend these docking clamp out just a little bit so that we can dock with them easier. I've not explored much in 19 or 19.1, so I don't know much about these other structural parts they added. So we'll use the old-fashioned girder strut, and we put it there. Okay, we want to get distance, you see, so that when we are coming at this, if we are not lined up perfect, we do not hit the other thing and break thing off. Alright, so let's go ahead and we put one on all these corners. Actually, save time. Make a good tutorial, teach you how to be more efficient. So you make the one, and you take your docker clamp. Okay, you put it on the end. Try and line it up center, don't snap. So you got to just lock the circles and line them up perfect. Well, perfect enough for what you want to do. Don't have to be perfect, really. Then you take your alt click. Okay. And then you turn it so it's facing the way you want it to go. And you put it on the other thing. Okay. Use your directional buttons, your A, W, S, D, Q, E to rotate and flip. Oh, I didn't alt click that time, so I basically just create more work for self. Okay, make sure dock clamp part is out. Okay, so we've got our modified station core. We'll go ahead and leave this one the way it is, because if we want to put more module on there, you know, we want it to be close, like it all look like one unit. And this will be pretty manageable to launch. So, in fact, you know what we're going to do? Because we got these engines here, we're going to take this whole unit, and we're going to flip it upside down. We're going to launch it this way. We'll launch it this way so we can attach to this docking clamp here to make shuttle. Now, not very many things were made clear about how shuttle should be, so we will take creative license and just make a traditional launcher. Now, they want at least 2 crew in there, so we will take this one. This one's got 3 carbons in it. Okay, but we need to dock it to there. We will make a nice dock. So, take that shot to make sure it is kissing, but not inside. Kissing, but not inside. Kissing, but not inside. Kissing, okay. Jump that on there. Okay, now this thing is going to deorbit when it's done. So we need a way to make the Kerbals not die. So we need radial parachute, because we can't attach parachute at the top because we've got docking clamp. So we take a radial parachute. You only really need 1, but I like 3. Make sure we are not blocking hatch. Where is hatch? Okay. Make like that. Radial parachute. I also don't like to block window, so you can see outside. Alright, and now we got a pretty good base here. Let's move this up a little bit. Now for launching thing that is heavy, that you're not sure how much, best way is with orange can and main cell engine. It's not very creative or original, but it does good enough. Now we will also go ahead, we'll make asparagus stage. If you're not familiar with asparagus stage, then your urine probably smells like normal people, okay? So we take these, we use the hydraulic detachment manifold. Now it is important that your symmetry is at 2, and we're going to put this right there. And for propulsion we're going to use more orange. We're going to use the orange launcher, I call it, with 7 main cell engine. Cannot go wrong. Okay, so we got 2 there. Go ahead, throw new main cell. Alright, now you hit your alt click again. Your symmetry is still at 2. Try and line up even. And do this twice. So now you've got 7 mainsail engine. And you've got 7 orange tank. And it looks kind of like a really crappy rocket. Okay. So now we need to set up our asparagus. So use your fuel duct. Take one, just tie them together. Tie there to there. There to there. And then the last one goes into the middle. Alright, and then we do our staging. So we are starting here with this tank because it is first fuel ride. So we need to find that hydraulic thingy. We touch it, and then over here it's highlight. So we touch it, and over here it's highlight. We touch it, and over here it's highlight. So we take that bottom one, that highlight, put it down there because that will be eject first. We add another stage, we rinse and repeat. So that was first one, this one must be second. And then we just highlight, and as you see, it highlights over here. And we move down. You always want to double check because people say, you know, it adds it on in the order that you add it. So if you're paying attention, you can do it that way, but I'm not often paying attention. Also, game is not always 100% you know, classy. So we got our 246 engine here, but we have one more. Where's that other engine? We want to make that first engine, even though we put it first, burn at the same time. Because we will drop these engines as they run out of fuel, and we want them all burning at once for start of launch, because that is most important part of launch. Now just for giggles, we will take these solar panel, we will make action group. We want to make action group custom 01. Oh, looks like it is already set up. Except it's extend panel, which we do not want, so we'll get rid of it. We want to hit the button, we want to toggle panel. That way you hit the one, and it makes the panels come out, and then you hit the one again, and it makes the panels go back in. Okay, so we got the large solar panel toggle. Go back to parts mode, make this thing structural integrity. So let's get some struts. It's always about the struts. We do keep your symmetry on, make sure, so that it goes on all modules at once. And one at top, one at bottom. Really, you can get by with just one on middle. I do top and bottom because I think it'll look more realistic. And you can put struts anywhere you want because they have no mass. And they don't create the drag, I don't think. So there you go. And we will also tie these things to the middle. In fact, just for fun time effect, we do this. We put it in the middle, and then we go way over there and create nice effect where it's all they're all spiral around the side. Oh, that one did not take. Oh, that was fuel. Okay. I guess that one's okay then. Alright, everybody wins. We also, now we have this top here, and this side is very wide, and it is not very structurally sound. So what we have to do is we need to create struts from here to here, except we're not going to do it from here to here, we'll do it from here to here, so that it looks better afterwards, because the strut will disconnect when we undock, and the little bulb will attach to this part, not this part, so our space plane rocket will look a little bit better for aesthetics. So there we go. I don't know why that one didn't attach both sides. Let's try again. Okay. Maybe because radial parachute. You know, let's just throw one here just for giggles. Okay. So now it is very well tied together. I have not tried this before. I figured I would just build something on the fly. Oh yes, we also need lighting for docking port. So let's throw some lighting on. We've got plenty of power from these giant solar panels, and we really don't have anything using it except for these engines, which will use lots of power because there's 3 of them, and they're not very good. So, but that's okay. We're not too angry. We're just a little angry at the futility of life as we know it. So we're going to put some lights on to make ourselves feel better about our own petty problems. What do we have here? Okay, where are the lights? There's lights. There's 2 different kind of light. Don't know how to make this so that you can see what they're doing. angle it. Maybe not. Not know how I want to do this. This one any better? Can't stick it to that. Let's just go ahead and throw a couple lights. Right here. This one on the bottom. Okay. Don't really feel like doing that again on all the lights. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them all off and do like I was doing before. Because if I thought through the first time, I would have done it that way before. So we take all these, we alt-click them, okay, and you notice all our struts disappeared. They really shouldn't have, because they're attached down here. Maybe it is a new feature. Let's go ahead and get rid of all these struts we have over here that didn't connect to anything. Put that up there. That is not funny at all. You saw my Internet Explorer. Now you see my camera program. I don't know how to make camera program go away, except to do that. Okay. So let's see what we've got. We're making struts go away. We have more struts down here. All these parts of the tutorial you just ignore, because you do not need to build design half-assed and then build it again slightly more assed. You just build it how you want to build it. That is fun of space program game. So we turn symmetry on. Actually, I wonder if we can do... Hold on. Nah, don't hold anything. Okay. Okay, that went on the docking clamp. Not really sure that is how I wanted to do it. In fact, it is not, so start again. Okay, now we've got lights on docking place. It looks like I did these on the top and those on the side. That looks horrible. That looks really horrible. So let's flip that one over. Okay, that looks okay. And let's make an action group for the lights, so that we can toggle lights on off. So you know what? Let's be custom 02 action group. And I'm getting text message. Please hold. Oh, okay. I've got to run outside really quickly. So I make. Okay, everybody, I'm back making a record. So let's launch this thing. I think we were done making. Oh no, we were making custom action group. Oh, I'm out of breath. I ran up downstairs because I wanted to get back and make video. So there's probably story there, but I will not tell it right now, okay? Because we are making a tutorial for a guy who wants to make a space station. This guy seems alright, okay? What do you think? Maybe challenge not word so well. It's kind of vague, but I think he's alright. So I'm gonna make tutorial. We're going to make lights come on. So kick light. We want toggle light, not turn light on, not turn light off. If you make two action group, that's fine. But I like one action group for do both things. And I'm still out of breath. I apologize if you hear me breathing heavy. This is not my intent to offend you. And if you think you need to press sexual harassment charge, I cannot say I agree with that. But I don't know where I was going with this line of conversation. So we turn on the lights to toggle light, and that's we hit the button too, and this stuff happens. Okay, like magic, it happens. So back to parts. I think we have everything we need. Okay, we need one more thing, very important thing. We're going to put it. Well, we need two important things. We put them right under there. We need aces because I'm not a very good pilot. Okay, we also need decoupler. Well, we probably need decoupler first, so we can decouple this stage when we go to atmosphere, and we can make this thing. fall to the earth and not blow up. So, don't know what I was going to say. I literally lost train of thought in mid-train of thought. Like a Polar Express movie. Okay, my audio just skipped in my headphones, which tells me it's probably skipping audio and record. So if I sound all chirpy buzzy, I do apologize. Oh, this is not good. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to change name to Space Station Mark 1 and save. So if we make big mistakes, we can fix that. Now, a lot of people are going to say, Havin, you need our reaction control centers. Okay, but we are not going to need that because we are not going to move this station, okay? We are going to move the ship dock to it. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit the launch button now that we have set that argument to rest. And if I miss something up, we're about to find out. Also, I didn't pay attention to where this decouple happened, so it might kill us. Alright, it'll be okay. Decouple. Okay, it is shaking a lot, so we probably need a launch dock clamp. But for right now, we will just play pretend, and we'll turn the throttle up to only halfway, or well, 2/3, because otherwise ship blow up. Okay, these engines are very powerful. So okay, we're going. Got our SAS. So now we got our 2 guys. I thought we were supposed to have 3. Okay, so half our ship blow up. So this is good learning experience. Let's go back. Let's end the flight. We'll go to vehicle assembly building. Okay, we're going to add some launch clamps, because this is not stable enough to stand on its own. So we just throw these here, hit our symmetry to 2, lock it in, throw 2 more over here, just for make pretty. We put 2 more there, and we have lots of docking launch clamp, and we make sure that the action happened on stage 0 when engines ignite. Lots of people they put it in the second one, so engines start and then clamp go, but that's doesn't help me at all. So save again, because you do not want to make change and then launch rockets and then get angry and then quit and then realize you did not save change and have to make change all over again. And this video is getting long, so let's go quickly now. We okay, we only got 2 guys again. Oh, because it is this thing, it is that is what it is. So let's go ahead and, you know, let's just launch it. So we need to get inside the cockpit. Oh, okay. Well, this thing actually has pretty nice interior. I don't think I've ever actually gone inside the can like this. Hey, there's docking port. Okay, so now that we're inside vehicle, we can fly it. There's our nav ball, which for some reason... Oh, because we are upside down. Okay. I forgot we made ship upside down. So we need to do one thing first. We're going to go back outside. And we need to find a docking port that is facing upwards, like this one. And we will choose control from here, so that we're looking at sky. Okay, that is advanced technique, because from where you are controlling, in this pod here, where our Kerbals are at, it's upside down, right? So it thinks we're pointed at the ground. So if I hit that, and, you know, hit go, it's going to be fine, because the rocket will go straight up, because it thinks down is up. But it will cause problems for changing direction later on, because we're going to be thinking we're going one way, we're really going other, we're going opposite, because up is down and left is right. So okay, let's get back inside. Oh, I changed camera by accident. Auto cam. Alright, this is pretty good cockpit. Look at my feet. You can see my feet in this cockpit. I should use this can more often, except the only problem is we are upside down. Other than that, everything is fine, because once we get to space, upside down is relative. And this is still reading wrong. Did we lose control? Let's control from here again. Okay, we go to C and it is bad. Oh, okay. So here's what we're going to have to do, because our thingy is upside down. Let's see if we can get one of these guys into the other pod here. Okay, this is not going to end well. Whoa. Okay, so one of our Kerbals has died. Okay. That is less than ideal. So let's go ahead and restart flight. So maybe we cannot kill some guys. Yeah, weird bug here where you re-enter for some reason, but it's not hurting anything. Okay, so we'll just have to adapt to whatever it is we're doing. This is gonna be very hard to fly like this, but we'll just go ahead and do it. Okay, so we're on ground. We're going to go ahead, and where's our throttle? Where's our throttle switch? I don't see throttle switch. We need to make throttle. Oh, there it is. No, that's not throttle switch. Okay, we need to go throttle to halfway, but I don't see throttle switch. I do not like this cockpit at all. Okay, we're going to fix this, because I cannot fly in this cockpit when it is upside down and I can't see anything, and I hit the wrong button then. So let's go ahead right now. And we want to be able to get from one cockpit to another. So where is the out place for this cockpit? Is that it? That is it there. So we'll go ahead and get our utility. Get this ladder here. And that's not really working. Don't have a good angle here for... Oh, that would kind of work. Oh, and I clicked off the screen again. So... Okay, looks like from there maybe we can make it into the other pod. So... This is getting really long-winded because little problems pop up, but this is a rocket design, okay? In real life, when they design rockets, probably lots of people die for no good reason because they can't do, you know, return to airplane. Let's go here, boot out that ladder, see if we can hold on to it. Have Bill just get out. Okay, so you can... There we go, you climb up this ladder. Let's see, but how does he get over there? Okay, he died again, so... Alright, I don't know how to make this work, except... You know what, let's just give it a shot and try flying it, because... These decisions we have made... Okay, no wait, hold on, I've got the idea. Let us go to building center. Okay, so we got our control pod, take everything off of it. Let's take this, oh gosh, ladder, not ladder anymore. Why does it flip everything over? Okay, we take command pod, we flip upside down, maybe, no? No, because we got batteries all over it. So let's take these batteries off, put them there, and we cannot connect. Okay, so that's not going to work. You know what, we're just going to have to bite the bullet. Just going to have to bite the bullet and fly our space station into space upside down, because I cannot make it work any other way. I will have to put throttle up to 2/3 before we get in cockpit, even though that is not technically possible. Okay, so we go into cockpit. Does the other guy have better view, maybe? The other guy has no view. This cockpit is horrible. Okay, so we're going to turn on flight computer, which you can't even tell we're doing because there's no lights in this cockpit. And we'll go ahead and I guess we just launch towards the ground. That's not even a very good nav ball, it's pointed at odd angle. Oh my goodness. Well, let's give it a shot. Start rocket motor. Oh god, there's no speed indicator. Okay. Okay, I can't fly this cockpit. It's just not possible. There's no indicators. How will I know when to make turn? So... I don't know how to do this. This is impossible. But we can't go inside it. Maybe if I'm very frustrated, if you cannot tell, by this, because we just can't fly it. We cannot get inside plane, so we cannot fly it. Alright, enough whining. Let's just try it and see how it works out. We'll get into space, and I did EVA again. Well, we'll go into space. It'll be okay. Let's just hit the ground. We have to look at this to see throttle. It's our inside cockpit. Okay, let's go. I don't know if I hit autopilot or not. So. Okay, we are going right at the sky. The ground is upside down, but it is going away. Okay, we want to listen now very carefully for our first engine to go away. Have altitude indicator. How are we supposed to fly in this thing with no altitude indicator? We've got no speed, we've got no altitude. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we just have to time it based on when we know rockets burn out. So, or at least what we can see. So we're flying by sight. This is a very bad idea for astronaut to fly by sight. I guess we'll know we're in space when the stars appear. Alright. I apologize for crappy flight tutorial, but this is... I don't know why you choose this space core. Build a new one with better cockpit. Okay, the other engines burn out, so we get rid of. We're down to two engines, so I think maybe we're good for gravity turn. We need to go to 90 degrees typically. But since we're upside down, I think we want to go to 270. So at about 45 degrees, and we freeze with our ASAS. Okay, it looks like we're making good orbit. We're making good orbit. Vertical speed is still very good. Looks like we're pretty high up. Oh, we're starting to fall, I think. No, we're looking good. Don't know why angle is changing so much. Oh, we're spinning. We're spinning, perhaps. Okay, I see lots of space now, so let's go ahead and kill engines. Okay. We're going to put our computer off and shift towards the horizon. This is a really horrible cockpit, have I said that? Okay. Let's look at maps, see where we are at. Okay, yeah, we are at exactly 100% apoapsis. That is what I wanted to be. So, we're good. Okay, space music, come on. Vertical speed is starting to drop, so what we're going to do is we put ourselves right at... a lot of people burn at prograde, I burn at 0 degrees. Okay, turn engine back on. And we burn until we are going fast enough, but I have no way to know how fast we are going. Oh, last engine's burnt out, we are down to one engine. So we go ahead and we burn it for a while. There's one of my struts there. Okay, we're still going around. Apoapsis is kind of far away, so let's go hit kill engines for now. We don't want too eccentric on orbit. And while we're here, we want to do this thing, so that it's easier for me to fly. Maybe we want. This is very beautiful. Look, I wish I could have this view of everything, but instrument panel from other cockpit. Because this is nice to look at, you see where you are going, but you cannot see how or why. You just see, vertical speed, you see direction heading, you see radar altitude. You don't see speed, you don't see altitude. All you see is nothing. Let's keep our heading to 0. Wait for this to get a little bit closer to 0 vertical speed, so we're not in too eccentric orbit. Okay, it is at 100 meters per second upwards. We're still climbing very fast. So we do not want to be burning now, because if we are burning now, then all will happen is our apoapsis will rise, our periapsis will not rise so much, and we will waste fuel just, you know, just being wherever it is we are. Probably should be looking at other things. Okay, so vertical speed starting to fall, so go ahead, we heat the engine up. Ourselves at 0. Make sure we're not burning too hard. Okay, the goal now. Oh, okay, I think we got it actually. We are just about there. But we're too far from apoapsis. We burned too early. I'm very cautious. I don't want to go past apoapsis. But I can't really see my speed or anything, so I can't tell much about where I am to apoapsis except for this indicator, which is vertical speed. But I have to wait, I think, for it to get a lot closer to 0 before I start burning. Here we are, we're in space, guy. I don't know if you know this or not, but we are very much in space. Look at all of it out there. We have made quite a bit of space today. And we're still climbing. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we burn our engine. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that's why. Because we are pointed at the wrong place. So we go to 0. Start going. We're going to start going a little bit until it starts to rise. And it is rising, so I think that means we are at orbit. Yep, we are at orbit. Okay. Congratulations, guy. You have watched me make orbit. So, space station is in orbit. What we can do now, we can get out of cockpit. Okay, go to EVA, and now we can just let go and hit the rocket pack. And we're going to go ahead and get inside this other craft. Where's the hatch? Whoa. There it is. Okay, so he's inside there now. Okay, he's making weird face. Let's get the other guy out there. Where did we decide that hatch was? Let's find it before we EVA, because it got kind of hectic there. It's on opposite side of plane. Okay, let go. Get the rockets on. Very dangerous work, this EVA. Get this guy in here. Alright, and there we have our thingamabob. You know what, let's keep Weirdo on the space station, so that way he can pilot it if he would like. So really we did 2 EVA when really only need to do 1. So we end up doing 3 EVA, which is like 2 EVA too many. So we'll get this guy back in here. Get him inside. Okay, now we control from here. We are going to deorbit this piece of space junk. Alright, so now we're gonna our control to this one. So let's go ahead, go back here. And we don't have RTS to try and turn from. So we'll just start it going and we'll turn back here. What we want to do is we want to hit our 1 button to start up our solar panels. Okay, well, that is good to go. So we rename this thing from Space Station Mark 1 to Space Station Tutorial 1. And then we go back. And this guy's got a real gentle mission. Okay. I'll show you better cockpits. Why is he in the back seat? How did you get in the back seat? Huh? Well, we have no view because the guy got in the back seat. But at least we have indicator panel. Okay. So, we take indicator panel, point our sails to retrograde, and we're going to hit engines. Turn them way up. Okay. Look at this. We are at now 209,000 feet. Basically, we just burn our engine until we are out of orbit, which we are already out of stable orbit, because at this speed we cannot maintain altitude. We're basically dropping almost straight down now. As you see. Look at that, there's like no speed there. Alright, then we watch our altitude. Our atmosphere gauge, I forgot about that before, we did not have atmosphere gauge. Okay, we are at 150,000 meters. Look at our heading is spinning around. Let's go ahead, we want to point straight up. Okay. Still no atmosphere because we are 80,000 meters, 70,000. Should be starting to pick up now. Okay, I think maybe I'm reading meter wrong. Okay, that is 101,000. Okay, now we are at 90,000 meters, 80,000 meters, 70,000 meters. 60,000 meters. 50, no, I'm reading wrong still. Okay, because it was wrapped around. Okay, I'm not very good at reading that that thing. At least not on descent, I'm not used to being up this high. Okay, now I get it. Now we are at 82,000 meters. 80,000 meters. And falling quite fast. Straight up. 70,000 meters. Okay, now we're hitting atmosphere. Look at that needle start to go. We are falling very fast. We are practically going straight down. As you see, our retrograde vector is just about up in the air. We're falling at 1,000 meters per second. Passing 50,000 meters. Pretty soon, if we had seat up front, you would see that we are burning in the atmosphere, but we do not have this seat up front, so you will not be able to see this when it begins to occur, which should be right about now. Falling straight down. Falling straight down now to 2,000 meters. We're going to deploy parachutes, but it doesn't seem to want to work. Uh-oh. Okay, we are going to die. And I did not want to scare you, but we are definitely going to die. Because we are going way too fast. Go ahead and hit engine. Try and slow us down a bit. But we are going to die here. Look at where's radar altitude. We're still more than 2,000 feet in the air. We're going to engage engine lightly. Try and take off some of this speed, but we do not have much fuel. So, oh, there is our fuel gone. And our speed is rising. The only consolation being, we are not going to see our death coming, because we cannot see out the window. So we will just be dead and don't even notice. We'll Okay, we are 1000 meters and oh jeez, 113 meters we are falling at. Oh, then here it comes. Here comes imminent death. At least we fall in ocean, because land would have been very even harder. Alright, so we had our fun. Let's go ahead and see how space station is doing. Okay, space station is still in sky. Jebediah Kerman is inside. Let's test out these lights to see. So in order to do that, we hit our 2 button. And look at that, we've got light. Got light on the docking port so you can see it. Alright, and let's go inside. Make sure we're not burning too much energy. It's a beautiful cockpit. But we are upside down, but we are not upside down anymore because our engines are on the correct side of the craft. So we're going to go ahead and we can just line ourselves up with retrograde. Okay. We will activate our ion engine and turn the throttle all the way up. As you see, our electric charge is dropping rapidly. Let's go ahead and turn off these lights. Maybe that'll help. I think I turned them on. Maybe not. No, that's on. That is off. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and... engines are burning. I can't tell if we are... Okay, this map will be better. As you see, our periapsis is dropping. It kind of freezes because, well, let's face it, we don't have a lot of power. Oh, and we are not in sunlight. That is our problem. We are not in sunlight. We are on dark side of planet. So let's go ahead and we'll time warp until we are on correct side of planet. The electricity starts coming back up. Okay, there's the sunlight. So we go ahead and we point ourselves back to retrograde. And look at that beautiful horizon line. Point at retrograde and we fire engine all the way up. This time we are not burning power so fast, so we will get a lot of burn for this. And we can watch in this view if you like. And watch that periapsis drop almost to nothing. Okay, with this window we should be able to see ship burn up very well. Okay, turn throttle down a little bit so we're not burning power quite so much. But look at all this space. Oh, what is that? Is it re-entry effect? I don't know what that is. We're way too high up for re-entry effect. Huh. Sunlight, I guess. This window needs to be cleaned, very much so. Going back to this, and we see we are very slowly falling into the ground from the sky. Another 30,000 meters. We're going to go ahead and hit time warp, so it happened a little bit faster. Because time warp is very friendly to us. And we watch, okay, down to 99,000. We're down to 94,000. Are we still going? No, we are not. Well, yes, that's right, time warp is on. So when we move even faster. Okay, 90,000 and falling rapidly. Now, once we get below 70,000 meters on the periapsis, we will be in unstable orbit. Now we will be aerobraking effectively when we cross this path. This will not matter at all. This apoapsis, it's always periapsis for stable orbit you're looking at. Okay, 79,000 meters. Just a little bit further, and then we are in unstable orbit. We have effectively deorbit once we get to 70,000 meters. Number is probably not right at 70,000 meters. I think we drift again. But 70,000 is close enough for Jazz. Now, even if we go just to 70,000, we'll make many orbit before this drop enough, because it only drop a little bit at that point. But you get what I'm saying. So we'll put it to about 50,000 meter before we worry about doing any more slowing down, because we're going to use the atmosphere to help us. It'll be a little bit faster, plus we're going to run out of fuel, electrical fuel, very quickly now. Okay, so we go ahead, we hit the X button, and then we watch. We're at 56,000. That is not where I wanted to be. I thought we'd get there sooner or faster. So let's go ahead and crank engine all the way back up and drop that down to 50,000 or so. As you see, fuel engine at full power burns more electricity than we have, but we really don't need to burn it at full power. As you see, we can burn it whatever power we want. We are the astronauts. We are in space, so we are past 50,000 miles now. So go ahead and we will power down, and we will wait until we are at lower velocity to power up again. So let's look at the exciting space view we have. Oh, there's the sun. Let's look at the sun. No one ever did anything wrong looking at the sun. There it is. Look at how blobby it is. This sun is very blobby. I like that though, the blobbiness. So let's look at the Kerbal. Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm going opposite of the direction I pick. Okay. Wait, my controls are all funny weird. Hold on. Stabilize. Could use the nav ball to stabilize. I think maybe... Why are all my controls reversed? They seem to be right. You know what I think the problem is I'm still in time warp. So everything is much more sensitive. I'm used to slightly less responsive controls. Okay, we are definitely falling now. Oh, we are climbing again. So what we want to do is turn back to here and crank engine up and take advantage of the atmosphere we are in right now. Because here we are at 53,000. Let's go ahead and we will burn straight until the fires begin. So we want to keep that number on the low side. We want to keep going down, never back up. And that is not going to be an issue anymore because we're at 40 and 75, so we are never going to get out of atmosphere now. We have effectively crippled our orbit, and now it's just waiting to die. And I say waiting to die because I just now realized I did not put any parachutes or really anything on this craft to stop it from smashing into the earth. So this guy is going to die. So look at those feet and say goodbye to them. We have another dead Kerbonaut. So let's look at pretty things. Let's look at pretty space things now. Because we're dead and there's nothing else to do. If I were an astronaut on dying spacecraft, I would just look at pretty things and say, okay, I'm going to see what I want to see. I'm going to see if I can get my body to Mars. Look at that ground. It is coming right at us. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the time warp because we're falling very fast and I want you to enjoy the effects of this Kerbal burning to death. There it is. Look at that. Look at all the fire coming off of the docking clamp. Let's point downwards and you can see more fires. There it is. Look at all those fires we have started. Just point straight down. We see all this fire that is coming. I guess it doesn't really work. We need to point prograde in order to see lots more fire. Right? Yeah, look at all that low res fire coming off our docking port. Okay, this is very exciting. This is why I upgraded to 19.1 for a flaming docking clamp. You know, this is getting very boring again. I'm going to go ahead and turn time warp back on. Okay, we hear the wind rustling now. That is the eerie sound of death coming to get us. The ground has become very low resolution, and now it is dead. Look, 2 of our docking clamps survive. And whatever that is that a light? That is a light. It won't turn on though, it has no power. Okay. Well, we killed a couple Kerbals, we taught you how to launch a space station into space station. So we're going to call video here, okay? Hope you like it, give me score, it will be very high because I did all the things you said plus more. Talk to you later.